Yeah, so I'll just run you through just kind of some of the steps that it takes to make an acoustic guitar. Everything kind of starts on this wall here. Some of the wood I buy is in big billet form, and in order to resaw all that down and get it ready, I'll use this saw here, which is a Hitachi CB75, which will allow you to slice the wood real thin and real cleanly. So there's different rosewoods, mahoganies, maples, cocobolo, koa, all types of stuff up here like that. So I'll come through and work with the customer and select what type of tone it is they're looking for, type of look, what kind of player they are, and then we'll go through and pull all the wood and start working it. Some of the first things you'll do is edge glue it. So these are two pieces of Adirondack spruce that get edge glued together. Then you'll run it through the thickness sander and get it to your appropriate thickness. After that, you'll cut out the shape of the guitar, whether it's an OM, parlor, or dreadnought. So here's a Engelmann spruce. This is for an OM. Then you'll put in the rosette. This one has an abalone rosette. Then you cut out the sound hole. Then in the back, you'll map out where all your braces are going to go. This one will get Engelmann spruce braces for the Engelmann top. So here's the X braces that are made. This will all get glued on, and so then you got to make all your braces. Then you do the same for the back. Different brace patterns, but essentially the same idea. For the sides, you need to go through and bend the sides and then put them directly into this mold. After that, you glue in the head block, tail block, and then this is called kerfing, this accordion looking stuff. It's flexible, so it's easy to take the shape of the guitar, and then it also gives you a much wider gluing edge when you're gluing the top and the back onto the sides. After you get the sides done, the top and the back done, you'll glue it all together. And here's a mahogany OM, the Adirondack top. This is going to get herringbone. So then after that, you need to go through and put on the binding, which you can see on this guitar here. It has flame maple binding. This is koa. And then after that, put in your mortise, and then your body is pretty much done except for sanding. You need to go through and then start the neck now. There's probably about 7,000 steps I left out there, just FYI. Next start is a Honduran mahogany billet, like this. So everything is done in-house from scratch. This will actually get two necks out of it the way they're married up. So once those are cut out, you'll start working that. You got to put the tenon in to match the mortise, which is, I can show you over here on this. So this one here has the tenon in there. You can see the peg head angle's been cut, but it's still very much not a neck. After this, you'll glue a fingerboard on, and then you'll start shaping it, shaping out your headstock. Here's some fingerboards that are in process. And then after you do about another 7,000 steps, you'll be ready for paint. We do all of our paint in-house. We spray only the best nitrocellulose lacquer. And that all takes place in here, in this paint booth right here. So this is our last batch that we are just currently waiting on the lacquer to cure. After you spray your last coats of lacquer, they'll sit for 3 weeks until they're ready to wet sand and buff.